Hi, good evening. My name is Regan Fellows. I'm with the Chicago Communicator Media, and I'm just here to bring some new news to you. As you know, I'm a reporter and a researcher. And around this town, we got great people. We have a guy that's going to come to you today that's visiting Chicago, that's going to shake it up and change where we are. Dr. Jerome Hughes of Healthy Place Botanical Products. He's here in Chicago. You've got to meet this man.
Awesome. Regus, well, it's a pleasure being here in Chicago. I'm the founder, visionary of Healthy Place Botanicals. One of the things that we've been dialoguing, having a conversation about is in the Black community, the African American community, we've been taking our health, putting it in second place, and some people even in fifth and sixth place until COVID. But this is the year that has been a wake-up call for our community. And with Healthy Place Botanicals, our motto is people before profit. And that's not a cliche in our company. We absolutely positively mean that. And how so? All our products are certified organic. A lot of people talk about all natural, but all natural means, lead is all natural. Our products is certified organic. And since being here in the last 3 months, meeting you, Rita, you've introduced me and the company to the who's who of Chicago.
Wow. Thank you, thank you, man. I'm blessed. And you're worthy of it. And most people in Chicago know me. If I put you out there, you really improve yourself. And everything, you're from Georgia, right?
Well, I'm from Georgia. We actually have an office in Macon, Georgia. The company started about 4 years ago out of Macon, Georgia. We have an office now also in Atlanta, Georgia. And this is our office penthouse in Hyde Park, Chicago.
Man, and I've been having a great time since I met you here. I've been in the penthouse every day. We have a beautiful sky deck. We at the top, looking over the whole city, Lake Michigan, right here in the Hyde Park area, 5252 Cornell, in the 5252 Condell, on the 26th floor in the penthouse. And man, we have a 5th floor where we have host our guests. And man, I'm just excited. But tell us about, you also got some land out there in Georgia that
Absolutely.
you're out there, huh?
Super proud of that. We own, as a company, we own 17.4 acres of commercial land. There's 30 miles from the busiest airport in the world. That would be the Atlanta port. Not as busy as it used to be right now, but and there is where we're building our manufacturing facility, along with the many other things that we're doing in Healthy Place Botanicals. We also partner with Côte d'Ivoire, the Ivory Coast. I've been there in Africa twice this year, February of this year. Just got back from Africa less than a month ago, where we have partnered with the Minister of Health in Côte d'Ivoire. And one of the reasons why he partnered with Healthy Place Botanicals is because our products was able to help his family and family members in a way from a health standpoint. So every time I go there now, we have the red carpet.
Wow.
To do some major things in Africa and planning on being in Nigeria with Dr. King, December of this year.
Well, man, speaking of Dr. Margaret King of the Global Institute, my good friend for 20 years, she's doing work. I'm the outreach ambassador for her, helping black businesses in Illinois to do business abroad. And I was just elated to introduce you two guys together. And so everybody knows me. I'm improv too. This is not a script. This is all real. Everybody knows I'm gonna keep it real. So I'm gonna chime in. Well, tell us about the great opportunity that we're going to have in Nigeria with what you're going to be doing with Dr. King going. And as you know, you got a direct flight, so I know you're excited. You're leaving right out of Atlanta going in.
Absolutely. Well, this whole thing, when we talk about Healthy Place Botanicals, not only do we tune into the health, and certainly want to talk about some of the products that's impactful, especially with COVID. So we're going to be going to the motherland. That would actually be my 4th country that I have visited in Africa. So we're going to be going there with our opportunities to improve the health, but we also going there to improve the wealth. As of this year now, just in Côte d'Ivoire, all the things that we buy that we used to buy from other manufacturers, we buy now directly from the motherland. So when we say black owned, it is 100% black owned from the raw materials in Africa all the way to Georgia and Illinois. Some of the things that I've shared with you is, when it comes to organic mouthwash, I would challenge anyone that's listening to just go Google the ingredients in your mouthwash. Doesn't matter what mouthwash it is, just go Google the ingredients in that mouthwash, and you probably won't use that mouthwash again. See, because your mouth is the gateway to diseases. I want to say that again. Your mouth is the gateway to diseases. So when you're using something as simple as a mouthwash, it's tearing down your immune system. And we all know that right now we need to be strengthening our immune system, not tearing it down. See, our mouthwash is 100% organic. Things in that mouthwash is things like cinnamon that people are familiar with, organic lemon that people are familiar with, clove that people is familiar with, peppermint that people are familiar with. So it's killing all the germs, all the bacteria in the mouth, right? And it's building your immune system, just like our hand sanitizers, our organic hand sanitizer. When this thing first started, the CDC, everybody else was saying, get your alcohol-based hand sanitizer. Now they have banned it over 200 hand sanitizer. When we came out day one with our hand sanitizer, we were educating people back in February that this product is organic. This product, there's 2 ingredients in our basic one, and it has tea tree in it. Most people are familiar with tea tree. It also has lemon in it in that product. You can spray this product onto your hand, and for 4 hours, you are protected. It is building your immune system, unlike putting an alcohol-based hand sanitizer on that only lasts for 1 minute. Once that product dries, it's not benefiting you at all. It's leaving your hands dry, where they crack, where everything is going in. Now, the fortunate thing here in Chicago, you guys have 2 extremely great doctors that's a part of the company. And that would be Dr. Michelle Banks and Dr. Suni, that educate people and literally take it to the next level. So from a person's head, Readers, I don't have hair, but we have the organic shampoo, we have the organic moisturizer, we have the organic toothpaste, we have the organic, everything that we're doing in our company is organic. We have a pain product that I think that you have some experience with our pain cream, with our pain oil, with our pain gel. So there's a lot of things there. When we started the company, we started with Sharoma Skinny Coffee, right? Just one product. Now there's about 112 products that we have in Healthy Place Botanicals. One of the things, very quickly, we have the face mask. And the difference between our face mask and most of the face masks that's out there, right? Silk. Anyone that go do their research on silk, this is a product that's anti-aging. So for the people that want to put on a mask and have their skin looking good, our silk face mask should do that. For the people that want to put on a face mask and actually have real protection, that's what silk do. That is one of the reasons why now we're introducing our silk pillowcases. So when you lay your head down, you can lay down, and these silk pillowcases are Bible verses and scriptures that's on the pillowcases. Again, anything that's tied to health, we want to be a part of it. That is the reason why the name of the company is called Healthy Place.
Well, man, tell them about, I'm always excited about when I call his phone. It says something about, let me take you somewhere. What is that? What's that on your voicemail when you call?
Well, when they call my voicemail, it basically say, hey, we're on our way to our wealthy place.
Wealthy place.
And we want to take as many people as possible on this journey. However, this is a journey, so we can afford to take no wimps and no whiners. We are looking for winners. We're looking for people that want to empower themselves financially and stop depending on who win a election because they're not going to benefit your family. we have to take responsibility for what's happening in our own families. Just like we can't put our health in second place or seventh place anymore. We can't put our health behind our homes or behind our cars. Our health has to be the number one thing next to our Creator that we're thinking about on a daily basis. And if we do that, we're going to be able to empower people with their health. And if you empower them with their health, it's very easily then to empower them with their wealth.
Wow, I want to give a testimony, not a test a lie. He mentioned about the product, so I met him almost a month or so ago, and I had some of the products and through the things, but who would think that I would have a situation, unfortunately, that I would fall and hit my back on the top part and really pass out for a few minutes. And when I came back, it was just a quick moment. Went to the doctor because I didn't want to make sure I hadn't breaking anything. And so they did the x-ray, CAT scans, everything. So no more brain damage. I had brain damage before it happened. And then the second part of that became, they found I had some arthritis in my shoulders, but nothing broken. And so I'm good there. But man, my nerves in this top area was, man, your little raindrop, put my clothes on. I mean, it felt like the world. I'm a former athlete, so I don't mind pain. But this pain was unbearable. They thought I was a little lady out there. Oh my goodness. So I began to tell Dr. Banks about my situation. And she immediately came right away and put some oil, what do we call the zip away inside. So we have an internal and external. This is what makes these products so unique. They can put it in your body and put it on top of your body. A lot of the stuff that we have, because of organic, you can put it outside and inside. But she began to put that on and fill me up and massage me on the spot. And about a couple of days later, one of our great ladies here with a spa right here in Hyde Park, Dr. Sahan, she's the bomb, and she's actually out of Cote d'Ivoire and how they have a relationship, but she began, and her expertise is massage and everything. And man, they got me in this suite here and laid me down on the floor. I didn't get to the office. I didn't get to the office. I mean, she worked me over a little bit. So as you can see now, a few weeks ago, I couldn't move. Now I'm just range of motion, range of motion. And I'm not really fully healed because I'm going to take some therapy. But I'm telling you, a few weeks, I couldn't do any of this. And I just thank the team. And this is what makes Dr. Hughes so important. He's a giving brother, out of Georgia. And man, I don't mess with people. Everybody in Chicago know I'm a giver, and I'll give unconditionally. And so it's an honor to meet a brother that just, man, when it happened, hey, whatever that brother needs, take care of him. So he's treated me with love as a brother should from out of town. I don't always get that here in Chicago, but man, he made sure they took care of me and him with love. And so you can always see, I come from a cooking family. My mother them cook. And I learned that you can cook, but if you got a nasty spirit, that's nasty food. My grandma, I come from, they cooking high. And the only thing, the most important ingredient is the love why it's been cooked. This brother product is built with his love and who he is in it, man. So when I put that stuff on me, I felt good. But when them ladies started laying hands on me and working me with love, I was like, man, so I'm healing much faster. I'm excited. But go ahead, brother.
Yeah, and it is because of Sahan that we have the relationship in Africa. Matter of fact, the Minister of Health is her uncle. That's Sahan's uncle. So she has an upscale, salon here in the Hyde Park area where people literally come from different cities, different states for her services.
High upscale.
Absolutely. So she's
and it's affordable, but if you got to pay the price for help, or you trying to buy a little Pinot and want some Rolls Royce service, you on bad health if you go that way. Go ahead, Doc.
Absolutely. But that was one of the things that attracted her and so many people to our business. See, when we talk, the average person that you're talking about with health, people of color, it's a different conversation until this year. The same thing is when it comes to wealth, because so many people, when it comes to a business, they're not business minded. So, they're concerned, what is it going to cost me to get started in a business? So we made, from the very beginning when we started this company, we allow people to have a first class website with our company, an e-commerce site. and we ask them, readers, can they afford free? We ask them, can they afford free? You know, because everybody can't afford free. Now, when we ask them that, they think, and you know, they think that
Ain't nothing free.
There's a catch.
That's
So
like,
they say,
on the back end, something got to happen.
they say that's exactly what they say. So they get their site. They say, well, what next month? How much am I going to have to pay next month? Oh no, it's free. We provide that for you for free. Well, next month, how much money do I have to spend? You don't have to, you're under no obligations. You don't have to spend any money with our company. However, if you find a product or products, and you will in our company, that you love, that you want to purchase, you don't have to be set up on an authorship at all. But when you purchase that product, you're going to receive a 25% rebate back immediately in your back office. So you buy something, let's say it's $25 or $100, immediately in your back office, 25% comes back to you. So we show people, we take people baby steps and show them how they can begin with absolutely nothing. And then the individuals that want to build an empire, that really want to go big and sell products throughout the country and have products on hand, we show them how to increase their profit margin, where they go from 25% all the way to 50%. At the same time, we also have a part of the business, Healthy Place Legacy, that Dr. Stacy Lane here in Chicago is the president of, that's showing organizations how to raise major money with zero investment, with zero. An example, there could be a church, it could be a school, where let's say they want their own private label, silk mask, their own private label silk mask. We spend the money. We get their logo, what they want on the mask, whatever the message is. We produce that product for them. So I'm just going to kind of give out some numbers. So let's say an organization has a goal, and that goal is to move 100,000 masks over the next month, 100,000 masks over the next year. See, the difference is the reason that the people that's buying the mask, when you buy a silk mask, right, you can have 4 or 5 of these silk masks, and they'll last you the entire year. See, this is not like that cloth material or the mask that people are buying 2 and 3 per week. Going back, we show them, hey, whether they're moving 1,000, 10,000, or 100,000. But let's just use the number of 100,000. That's a good number, right? So they move 100,000 masks, silk masks, double-sided silk, message on both sides, for $20 each, right? 20 times that, 100,000, that's $2 million that they've collected. And we allow them to collect, even though we pay for it, they collect the money. That organization collects the money.
Y'all trust them like that?
That we trust them to collect the money, so they get their money before we get our money, right? If they sell as this, and they're making their money, they don't have to wait till they complete their goal, right?
Wow.
So as they're selling it, they have their money, they send us the other 50%. So they make 50% of the sale. So 50% of our, 100,000, $2 million, they just made $1 million. That organization just made $1 million, and they didn't have to put one dime. Just like our silk pillowcases. Imagine, you don't have to educate people on, when you lay down, in bed. You don't have to educate them on which way to turn, or how much do I take, or what. They can choose whatever quote, whatever Bible scripture that they want with their pillowcases. And that's a fundraiser also. So we're showing organizations, and at a time like this, when the body of Christ have suffered so much, during the COVID, has suffered in a major way. This is an opportunity to help, to help the churches, to help the organizations in a major way, but also show those family members that this is a vehicle for you to earn some money also.
Man, that is powerful spiritual. And I just want to tie into, your expertise and background, because this brother has been in Who's Who magazine, and I know this multi-level scam. I'm like you too. I'm prepared. Everybody runs something about me. Hey, Reed, you join this, you'll get this. And every time they come back 10 years later, I'm still sitting here not with profit. They ain't made no profit. I want to be a write-off. So them multi-level scams have been going around so long. But I was really excited to hear this brother's background in that level and was able to use that platform to create a wealthy base, but then understand the sensitivity and the stereotype of multi-level marketing. And this is amazing for him to be able to, you can see in the spirit, he's giving and knowing that multi-level marketing you might lose. So tell us about your background, which allows you to be doing what you're doing and be able to look at the numbers and study the psychology of black people, because he's knocking it out the game. He got the books open for you. You ain't have to put no money down. You get the money first, but I don't trust I'm gonna get somebody to come see you if you don't get that money back to him. So, but at the end of the day, we don't trust you. So it won't be no scam going on, Googling. So he's dealt with the psychology. We've been burnt so many times, and he knows how it goes. So he set up this company to be trustworthy, and we're looking for people that got good love, that buy black, love black, and give black. Tell us about your background.
Absolutely, absolutely. You know, prior to multi-level marketing, I was a meat cutter for a company called Piggly Wiggly. They're in Georgia, right? My first network marketing company literally freed me, meaning that since my first network marketing company, I haven't had a job working for anyone. The only ladder I've climbed has been my ladder, because I saw ordinary people making extraordinary income, right? And simply by, because if you treat a business like a business, many people don't treat a business. If you treat the business like a hobby, it's going to pay you like a hobby. But if you treat it like a business, it will pay you like a business. But even with that, we removed all the obstacles. Because again, people say, well, what if I join that business and make, and lose my $100, lose my $1,000? So we wanted to remove that. We wanted to completely remove that. Because I look at things a totally different way. I don't look at hey, I'm a businessman. What if I lose? It's what if I win? And how win can I win? WWW. And our company, it has the 3 W's has to be in place. Anytime we sell a product to someone, it has to be win-win for that person first. Before anything else, it has to be win for that person. It has to be win for the sales rep. And then it has to be win for the company. And if it don't line up with those 3 W's, we don't do it. That is the reason why in this company, in February, it'll be 4 years exactly, we never had one chemical in any of our products. Not one, and we won't have one chemical in any of our products as long as I'm still here.
Well, man, I mean, it's just amazing to have a humble spirit, man, and just give back. So, because so many people get so high up and forget about the little man. And boy, our staff, we get on him, and he just give. So they have the lady says, hold on, man. No, he's saying, because he know that once his product is so powerful, once you touch it, taste it, and feel it, you're going to come back. And so that's the signs of a good brother, a businessman. I had the pleasure of just running with him, man, and just coming. As you know, I'm bringing people everywhere to test him. Because as I know in Chicago, I'm a former, I want him to make me new. I just met him a couple months ago, so I'm gonna run him to everybody. I'm not in the business, but I'm gonna send people up here on FBI, DIA, DNAM, and just put them on the studio and just cut the company up. So I done brought some heavy hitters here. Sister Cassidy with the Black Mall, State Rep Sean K. Ford, brought her from political point of view, Dr. Margaret King, and I'm just bringing a host of people up, Robert Beck. So all these people are doctors in every area. So I want them to tell me, Brother Reedman, he don't have it, he can't have it. So when you come to Chicago, you gotta bring your Michael Jordan game. So I can tell you right now, Dr. Jerome Hughes has brought his A game. He's been taste tested Chicago style over here in Hyde Park, and he ain't scared to go nowhere. He done been to the club, he on the block. But I want to do a disclaimer real quick. Not a disclaimer, but you see us sitting here without our masks on, so don't get paranoid. What's wrong? Well, he travels all the time, but we're in a healthy place, and I want you to tell us about the product. We have a hand sanitizer experience here for 4 hours. I'm going after the stepper community real quick. So right now, to get back to the club, I'm telling everybody, the bartenders, the guy, hey, spray it for 4 hours, you're good, and get out the club. COVID might be coming. And then I want to talk about, he got a special spray that they spray in the air, clear the room. So the room has been sprayed. Our photographer and our director and our boss here, Miss Wanda Carter, she's right here. So we in the room, we got it all tested, clean, and sanitized. So don't think we just not practice social distancing, because the air is clean. all of our products begin to ignite your immune system. So these are projects that make your immune system get on fire instead of you put stuff in and get the fire put out inside your system. So tell us about the products that spray in the air and make it so whole and clear that we can walk. Because every time we have, I'm running people here like loose squares and DVDs and shoes, and I'm just running through. But every time we bring it, he spray the room, we bring it, now they keep their masks on. But tell us what kind of products can do that, man.
Well, at the end of the day, the first thing is building, again, the immune system. And we have so many different products that targets the immune system. So that is the reason why people, I'm on a flight every other week from Georgia to here to Chicago. But I've also been, again, in Africa a couple of times this year. And I have no fear of being on a plane because I know the type of products that I have. COVID has no chance of dealing with the products that we have with Healthy Place Botanicals. But to go specifically about what you're talking about, that product is called Body Mist. And with our Body Mist spray, we can take that and just anywhere in that environment. So you can, it's just like the name, you can spray it anywhere on your body, clothes, you can spray, you can spray it directly in your mouth. This is, this is not how you use that product, but it's gonna kill all the germs, all the bacteria, all the fungus, all the virus that's in that environment. So you have triple protection when you're dealing with these products. And then we have products that specifically for COVID. There's a lot of people, Revis, and we talked about this a little earlier, that I don't think that they know what's coming. Mm-hmm. This second wave that they're talking about. Mm-hmm. There literally could be millions of people that lose their life simply from a lack of knowledge. And we want people that have the knowledge then to start applying the knowledge. So in closing, I would say, whether it's with our company or whatever company, and we also have all the hemp-based products that will not get you high. Yeah, we have all of the CBD products, but with none of our CBD products will you will get high, but you will get healthy. So I would say, whether you get your products to build your immune system through Healthy Place Botanicals or somewhere else, make sure you and your family build your immune system.
Wow, that is powerful, powerful, powerful. We're going to be looking for, we're going to be going, a little later, we're in the makings of going after some of that hip hop community, some heavy hitters in the industry he's been talking to up here in his office. We have some young social media gurus, Dr. Banks' daughter, and why don't you mention?
We didn't mention the Healthy Place Now magazine, international magazine that will be coming out in January. And let's separate Healthy Place Now magazine versus any other magazine. But first and foremost, in our community that we always entertain. I mean, if you want to look at sports, it's there. If you want to look at someone shaking and dancing, it's there. But no one has put out a magazine, a vehicle that educate us on, hey, here's problems that's happening in the black community, and here's the solutions to those problems. So not only will we have this in print, but that magazine will also be digital. But we also going to have internet radio on an international level that we're sharing from. So stay tuned for Healthy Place Now magazine, and Brooke Bennett from Chicago is the chief editor of that magazine.
Wow. So we have a young group of millennials / whatever you call them. We just black people. But if y'all want to divide it, short, tall, that's why we divide it. No more west side, south side, we all outside. No millennial elders, we all African. Right. So we don't want to do no more dividing. I'm an alpha, I'm omega, I'm a sigma, I'm a AKA, I'm a zeta, I'm an eastern star, I'm advanced. All you is, Malcolm said, when it gets through talking, all you is black or African, because you ain't catching hell because you got none title. At the end of the day, that melanin is your problem with these people that love us. And some always hate us because they love us because we got the melanin. So people are spending trying to grab and pay for this skin thing. So I just want to wrap up. My name is Reven Fellows, and I'm with my great guest Jerome, and we just I know our boss thanks you for giving us this great presentation, and you're gonna be here back and forth. We're gonna be looking at some more avenues to promote you, and it's just the Chicago Communicator Media News and our team. We thank you for allowing us this interview in the suite, the penthouse. You rock. Healthy place is where you should be. Get healthy or get out the place.
Awesome, 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 awesome. Looking forward to it.
But why don't you tell them about